What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got a jump training session, so plyometrics, that the goal is to work on decreasing your ground contact time. So this is super important for athletes. If you follow us on Instagram, you will have seen, I think I made a post on this the other day, we're in our summer training session for our athletes, so we're in that middle phase. So pretty much as fast as we can get off the ground. It's really important for things like sprinting, consecutive plyometric movements, power production. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you subscribe to catch all of them. Hope you guys like it. All right guys, first thing we got, we're going pogos, obviously. So we're only going 10 of everything, but we're going 3 times. So for this round of pogos, the goal is to get up high. Keep your knees and hips as stiff as you can. Just bounce through that foot, get up high. Don't rush it. A lot of kids we train just rush through. They don't really care. Just kind of do it to do it. Do it right. Get up, control. We're going double leg, single leg, and alternating. Moving on, we're going banded pogos. So now the goal kind of shifts. Right now, all I'm focused on is how fast you can get your feet off the ground. I do not care about height. All I want is how fast can you get off the ground. Tap and go. We're going 10 of everything again. Notice how he kind of separated in between each, right? I don't need you going one to the next. It's not about rushing through. I want each time as quality as you can. Get off the ground. Don't let that heel collapse. Pop up. Like I said, don't care about height. Just get up fast. Next up, we have some hurdle work. So usually when we do hurdles, you see us sticking it in between each. But this time, we're just gonna bounce on through. That's because, as I said at the start, we're working on decreasing ground contact time. So it's all about how fast you can go. Don't get stuck in the mud. Bounce and go. So we're going 3 times for this. Take some time in between each. Make sure you do it right and just try to go. We're getting fancy because now we're going single leg. Same thing goes, you don't have to stick it. Bounce all the way through. One leads to the next. Make sure too, once again, as I said at the start, this is in the middle of our training phase for the summer for our athletes. So don't just jump straight to this. Make sure you work on, ooh, baby, that was fun. Make sure you work on sticking it first in your absorption of force and your landing mechanics before you go to this. One leads to the next. So you don't have to jump straight to this. Take 2. Next up with hurdles, we're going back to double leg, but we're going with a rebound. So you're gonna jump over. As soon as you land, you're gonna pop up. Think of it like a bunny hop. So you're gonna pop straight up, go again. So we don't wanna get stuck on the ground. Try not to have your heels collapse when you do this. It's all about being able to hit the ground and go. After hurdles, we're moving to some depth drops and then into depth jumps. So we're gonna start, I like to always start on the 18 because I don't really do these for super young kids. Once you're good and able to land, then we'll go. So usually I start on the 18. We're going a depth drop. So we start arms up, one leg comes out, drop. You're just gonna hold it into that position, similar to the bottom position of a snap down. As you go, actively pull yourself down. So I want you squeezing your butt, squeezing your legs. Don't just fall with gravity. I want you pulling yourself. So we're gonna go 2 times with each leg out. Go with your right leg, go with your left leg. Be super stable. Hit this a couple times. After you hit those couple times, we're going still with a depth drop. However, we're going depth drop to a release. So you're not doing a straight vertical jump. Just as soon as you hit the ground, you're popping straight up as fast as you can. Notice he's not going high and he's not even getting into a full snap down position like I did. That's just to get going, right? As soon as you drop, the only cue is get up as fast as you can. Get off that ground. We're going 2 aside for a couple rounds, break in between each. Real quickly, to break this up, I just want to say that as you're doing like more jumping stuff, especially when it comes to depth drops, usually there's two ways to approach it. You can either tell your athletes to go really fast or to go really high. I find that it's hard to combine both. So the reason I'm not having us go onto a box right now is because all I'm concerned with is how fast you can get off the ground. So if I'm putting a box in front and I'm telling an athlete, I want you to jump up, you know, this high onto a 24 or a 12 or whatever it is, they shift their mindset from going up quickly to trying to get high enough onto the box. So if you're trying to go for height, because that's an awesome use of depth drops, we definitely get to that later on. But for this one only, as I said with the banded pogos, I don't care about height. All I want is how fast you can pop off the ground. So you don't have to worry about going onto a box because you don't want to confuse the two elements. Final thing, we're going depth drop into a broad jump. Same thing goes, I do not care about the distance you get. I just want you to get off the ground fast. Okay, so be under control. Make sure you're jumping off both legs. Don't get into a weird gallop. Drop and go as fast as you can. Learn to get off that ground. We're gonna go, same thing, to a side, couple rounds. All right guys, there you have it. Hopefully this helped. The goal, as I've been saying, just go fast, get off the ground, learn to be quick, learn to be able to land, go, touch, go. So yeah, hopefully this helped. Make sure you subscribe, like it, and we will see you in the next one.